Don't let age define your limits. Over 50, reclaim your strength, vitality, and confidence with simple exercises you can do anywhere. Stop accepting the decline. I know that sounds dramatic, but if you've passed the age of 50 and you've started to believe that losing your strength, your breath, and your firmness is just the natural course of aging, you are falling into a dangerous trap. The real enemy isn't time, it's acceptance. We start to believe there's nothing to be done, and in that quiet resignation, we stop taking the steps that could actually reverse the process. And yes, it is reversible. Have you noticed how time seems to speed up once we pass 50? The body starts responding differently. Muscles don't respond as quickly. Even if the mind remains sharp, the body feels like it's drifting away. But today, we change that. You can regain strength, restore vitality, and rebuild confidence by performing just 3 foundational exercises. You don't need a gym or expensive machines. Everything is adaptable, even if you've never exercised before. I'm going to show you how to progress gradually and safely, integrating these movements into a routine that can change your life. But before we begin, I'd love to know more about you. Please take a moment to comment your name and the city you're watching from. This helps us build a stronger community here on Senior Wellness, where we're all committed to staying active and independent. Now, let's get into the exercises. Exercise 3, the refined press. Inspired by the Japanese principle of Shinkata, or refined form, we look at the push-up. You might think push-ups are too difficult, but few movements match their effectiveness. This exercise targets the chest, triceps, and shoulders, muscles essential for pushing a shopping cart, lifting heavy pans, or getting up off the ground. But more importantly, it engages your core for better posture and stability. For those starting after 50, we begin with the wall push-up. Stand an arm's length from a wall, palms flat. Slowly bring your chest toward the wall and push back. As this becomes easy, move to an inclined push-up using a sturdy counter or the back of a sofa. Eventually, you can progress to knee-supported push-ups and finally the traditional version. The key is technique. Keep your body in a straight line. Tuck your elbows at a 45-degree angle to protect your shoulders and breathe. Inhale as you lower, exhale as you push. Start with 5 to 10 reps, quality over quantity. Exercise 2, the invisible chair. This is the Kagami squat. Among all exercises, the squat is the direct reflection of your functional independence. Think about how many times you sit down and stand up. When you perform a squat, you engage the largest muscle groups, quads, hamstrings, and glutes. This stimulates your metabolism and fights sarcopenia, the medical term for age-related muscle loss. To perform this safely, stand in front of a sturdy chair. Shift your hips back as if you're going to sit, but stop just an inch above the seat. Hold for a moment, then drive through your heels to stand. If you need support, hold on to a countertop. Keep your chest lifted and your eyes forward. Do not let your heels lift off the floor. Start with 2 sets of 10 repetitions. As you get stronger, you'll find that climbing stairs and standing from low seats becomes effortless. This isn't just a leg workout. It's a predictor of how long you will stay independent. Exercise 1, the inner pillar. Let's talk about planks. The core is not about a six-pack. It is a complex system including your deep abdominals, lower back, and diaphragm. With age, we lose tone here, leading to back pain and poor balance. The plank teaches your body to stabilize to preserve the spine. To perform the basic version, place your forearms on the ground, elbows under shoulders, and hold a straight line from head to heels. If that's too much, start with a knee plank or a standing plank against a wall. Hold for 10 to 20 seconds. Imagine drawing your belly button toward your spine without holding your breath. This is an isometric exercise. It's about holding, not moving. It builds the silent strength that protects your back every time you reach for a grocery bag or turn your body. Now, how do we put this into a routine? After 50, recovery is as important as the workout. Monday, warm up for 5 minutes. Do 3 sets of your chosen push-up variation, 3 sets of squats, and 2 sets of planks. Tuesday, active recovery. A 20-minute walk at a moderate pace. This supports circulation without overtaxing the joints. Wednesday, repeat the Monday routine, but try to add 1 extra rep or 2 extra seconds to your plank. Thursday, another recovery day. Focus on light stretching. Friday, a circuit-style session. Perform 1 set of push-ups, then squats, then planks back to back. Repeat the circuit 3 times. This adds a cardiovascular challenge that strengthens your heart. Before you start, remember, use support when needed. A chair or counter is your friend. Slight discomfort is okay, but sharp pain is a signal to stop. These exercises aren't about being fast, they're about moving smarter. In Japanese longevity culture, there's a word, ikigai, your reason to get up in the morning. Movement done with intention becomes part of that purpose. It says, I care about this body. I am not done yet. If you enjoyed this routine, I've prepared a special video on isometric positions that can heal your joints while you build strength. It's appearing on your screen right now. Click it to continue your journey. Thank you for being part of this community. Keep showing up for yourself. And as always, may God bless you, my friend.